Hey guys, welcome to Lina'S Tarot. This video is for Capricorn regarding their love for the month of August 2016. I just wanted to take the time to say, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. For those of you who watch my videos every month, you can add me on Facebook. My name is Lina'S, and I will be speaking to you more on a daily basis, and you guys can contact me there, and I talk to people back and forth, and I do FaceTime live as well, so I have chats with you guys and so on. So for those of you who again want to speak to me, you can contact me at linas.tarot@gmail.com. I took off the comment description, the box below, the comment box. Reason being because I was having rude people write rude comments, and I know that I should not have taken it off because not everybody is the same, but there is crazy people that are out there that like to make fake profiles and write rude things and talk to my subscribers and tell them a bunch of lies, which is pretty crazy if you ask me. You don't have a life if you're literally sitting there making fake profiles, but it is what it is, and you know what, at the end of the day, more pleasure to you. I mean, I could care less, but anyhow, for those of you who want to get a reading with me, all readings via video are going to be $21 for the month of August, and then again, for people who live in the US, you guys can get a reading with me, $30 for 30 minutes. So again, like I said, if you guys want a reading with me, you can contact me at linas.tarot@gmail.com. I will also put my Facebook link in the description box below, as well as my email address and what the prices are for the month of August as well. So if you guys have any questions or concerns, you can email me at linas.tarot@gmail.com, guys. So let's get into this reading. It's kind of funny because I recorded this video 2 times prior to this video, and I couldn't get it right for whatever reason. I just kept like freezing in the middle half of the video, and hopefully this will be my last video, guys. I am aiming for it to be the last time I record this video, but anyhow, I hope all is well, and thank you guys for watching. So first and foremost, this month is a little hectic for you guys. I feel like somebody from the past is going to want to re-enter your life. And when I say this, I feel like it's somebody that you've dealt with in the past. I feel like there was a time where you guys did not speak, or, you know, this person decided to get up and just walk away, and, you know, without any explanation of or some sort, and, you know, just went their way for a while. And now they want to make a reappearance in your life. And here's the scenario with that. I don't feel like this person will ever live up to standards, especially your standards. And the reason why I say that is because, yes, I do have these cards laid in front of me, but I can almost see it. It's like this person will not meet your standards because you're looking for so much more, and this person isn't looking for what you're looking for. I feel like it's one of those situations where this person could have decided to go their separate ways because they are in love with somebody else, because they're talking to somebody else. Somebody else has their interest, so they decided to get up and walk away from you. And it's like they just decided to get up, walk away with no explanation, and you were just left there hanging. So it's kind of one of those situations where, you know, you fought for it because it's like you want to be with them and you do care about them and you try discussing it with them, but it's like trying to get through with them is like trying to talk to a wall, okay? And I feel like I strongly feel like this person that decided to walk away all of a sudden, there was a reason there. There is somebody else there. Possibly you're not aware of it, or if you are aware of it, it's someone else there. So if you're questioning and wondering what is wrong with you, there isn't anything wrong with you. This person is not gonna live up to what you're looking for. Is gonna be able to fulfill you emotionally, not even financially. I feel like a lot of them possibly are not even financially set, and, you know, they might perceive themselves to be. They might wanna, you know, be very arrogant and very cocky, and you know, they can be the ugliest thing but attract so much, and you sit there and you wonder, what is wrong with me? There isn't anything wrong with you. I feel it's more so if you're trying to get through to him or her, it's like trying to talk to a dead horse. It's not gonna happen, okay? So that's a little bit of my insight. I will start to read you what else I see, but I feel like it's no hope with them. Although they are making a reappearance, and I feel like they are going to want to come back and reconcile and want to come back like nothing happened. There is something did happen. And for you, I feel like a lot of you guys are awaiting that because you feel like you want revenge in a sense, because they just decided to walk away and it didn't work out with that person. That's one of the reasons why they are talking to you again, or they want to reconnect with you. I feel like you guys waited a long time. It was a period of, sadness, crying, and just really contemplating the next situation. Even though you might go out, some of you guys might meet other people, it's like they would never fulfill you because you're waiting for this person to return. This person is only thinking about themselves. They're not thinking about anybody else. So if that is something that you are okay with, and you're okay knowing that this person did not change and they're not going to change, then what you allow will continue. So don't cry wolf about it or anything like that, because that is what will continue. Okay. And I feel like there's one of those points where they're so full of crap. I was gonna say shit, but that is not nice to say. So they're full of crap. Like, what they have to say is it's just stupid. It's so stupid. I feel like they're even like very mean. Like the words that they say, like they want to come off like smart and educated. And the things that they can say to you is ridiculous. Like, I can't even believe, like, I'm thinking to myself right now, like, I can almost see them say something like, well, this is what I wanted. Like, it is what it is. Like, get over it. Like, like them coming back to you and wanting to talk to you, instead of them saying, hey, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have walked away the way that I did. They're going to be like, okay, you're going to say, well, you did stop talking to me. So how do you expect me to be, how do you expect to come back and I'm going to be with open arms? And I feel like they'll honestly tell you, like, and like, get over it. It happened. So what, like, that's their attitude. And I feel like a lot of you guys are expecting more and you were waiting for this person, but if anything, it's going to be disappointing because you're going to see the same routine, the same thing. And I feel like they use a lot of you. Like, they use you. Maybe it could be materialistic. Like, they might, you might give them things. Like, they've never taken you out. You've taken them out. Everything is what you're doing for them rather than what they're doing for you. And it's crazy because this person that didn't work out with them, I feel like this person with them, they did everything for them. And that person didn't reciprocate what they felt. So that's one of the reasons why they're coming back, because they're like bored. Like, they have nothing better to do, no one else to talk to. So they figured, hey, why don't I go bark up this tree? They're dying for me. They'll take me back. And it's one of those situations where I feel like you really have to grab yourself from that. Take yourself out that situation. Let them know that, hey, you know what? You're not going to leave me for 1 whole year, 2 years, 3 years. Because I feel like a lot of you guys waited a long time. And in that period of waiting, it's like sorrow, sadness, depression. And they're going to come back and they're going to think that, boom, they just have you in their hands. And if there's anything that gets me, is the fact that someone thinks that they know me so well that they have me. And that is like, I always tell everybody that I talk to, like, if you let somebody have that power over you, you're giving them power. You're giving them power by letting them know, like, hey, they can come back whenever they want. And I feel like sometimes that's one of the reasons why people never return, is because you make things so easy for them. And it's like they always say, hey, you know what? She wants me. He wants me. He's in love with me. He's never going to get over me. So let me play around, do what I want to do. And then when it's time for me to settle down, I'll go back and, say, hey, how are you? And mess everything up. So all that time you worked on yourself. And that's the thing too. I feel like a lot of you guys, this separation, you're working on yourself. You're working on yourself and improving yourself. You might be going out, might be dating, but you're just hoping and waiting and saying, hey, I am going on this date, but let me go on another one. Let me go on another one just to kill time until this person decides to come back. And it's like, I feel like you're really not going to get it until you really see it for yourself. So when this person does come back and you're with open arms, it's like you're going to be with open arms and, you'll talk to them freely, because a lot of you guys have that bubbly personality. Like, no, I'm not going to be, mean or anything like that. Let me talk to them. I feel like they're going to hurt you even more. So you're setting yourself up for disaster. You waited such a long time. You worked so much hard, and it's like now they're going to just come back and boom, everything you worked for just went down the drain and you have to start all over again. It's like a repetitive situation. They're going to continue to leave and they will continue to return as long as you allow it to happen. And if you're being hurt and every time they hurt you, you have to learn how to say no. You're just going to hurt me again. They have not changed. They're very arrogant. They think that they're like the most hottest thing ever, and they're really not. So really open your eyes. I can't stress that enough. Like, really figure out what it is you want. I feel like this person is going to want to re-enter your life, and this is something that you waited for. And a lot of you guys might want to take revenge because you feel like that's the right thing to do. It isn't the right thing to do. I mean, I can't say don't do it and I can't say do it, because I feel like if I was in that situation, I don't know exactly what I would do, but I just feel like all in all, and everything you're going to go through and all the, things you're going to go through all over again, it's not going to be what you want and it's not going to be satisfying. You're even going to get up and decide to walk away because it's not going to bring you fulfillment. This isn't what you want. I cannot stress this enough. Although your heart tells you that is what you want, this isn't what you want. You're going to get to the point where you're going to get frustrated. You're going to want to just get up and walk away. That separation that you had could have happened because there was an argument. There's argument and tensions that need to be resolved with this person. And here's the thing too. This person wants to outsmart you. So I feel like, that argument and whatever happened from used to walking away or, separating, I feel like that argument happened because this person is so stuck on themselves. Like, they have to be right. They have, you can't prove them wrong. And they're very, very prideful. Maybe they might be prudent towards you and you're like, hey, you don't even know how they feel. So there's a lot of things going around with this person. If anything, I feel like this person that you guys might be involved with can be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. I see an air sign. Very prudent, not very affectionate or anything like that. And you're very bubbly, very outgoing, but it's like, although you're different than what they're used to, I still feel like, they would choose another person before you. So that separation, that argument, they're very prideful. Like, you can't get through to them. They have to be right. It has to be their way or the highway. Collaborating with them, you guys get along in a sense, and then there's times where you can disagree and not, because there's, they show you a bunch of affection and then they just walk away. They leave their walk away like you meant nothing. So it kind of leaves you in limbo. And I feel like a lot of you guys are in limbo. So that could have been one of the reasons why you guys had that huge argument. Nine of Cups. That person is very manipulative. I feel like they tell you what you want to hear, but at the same time, you're not going to get what it is they're telling you. It's totally different. The Six of Wands, you will be successful in whatever it is that you want to do regarding love. For those of you who are seeking love, you will be successful, but just remember, what you put out is what you're going to get in return. So work on approaching situations and relationships totally different than what you're normally used to. Figure out what it is that you want, because I feel like a lot of you guys need to take yourself out of the situation and say, is this what I want? Am I gonna just wait for somebody that talks to me when they don't want to talk to me? And just keep in mind, this person is returning. As quick as they come, that's how quick they're gonna go. They're not gonna last too long with in regards to staying with you. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out 3 cards from my miniature Rider-Waite deck. So this is my deck right here, the little one. This is clarification. I just use these cards for clarification, for more in a depth reading. So I'm going to pull 3 cards out of the deck for Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands. And just definitely like what I said, this is just clarification. So this Knight of Wands is gonna have to make a choice between 2 or more people. So what happened with this person is, I feel like this person walked away because they chose someone else. It did not work out. Maybe it worked out for a little while, but then it didn't work out. And now they want to come back and speak to you and rekindle things with you. And yes, that's gonna restore harmony because it's recommunication again. It's gonna bring back hope to you because you feel like, man, they came back. You know, they had to came back for a reason because they feel something. What are the messages for Capricorn regarding their love for the month of August 2016? What are the messages for Capricorn regarding their love for the month of August 2016? And that Eight of Cups, you deciding to walk away. You might want to walk away because there's somebody older that's going to be coming into your life. A Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. They're more emotional, they are attached more to their feelings. So there could be a new love coming your way. Coming your way, it's going to be you're going to have to make a decision as well. Like, are you going to put up with this person or not? You might even meet someone new. I feel like it's an older person than you. I feel like they're going to fit more to you because maybe a lot of you guys might have attachment. Maybe some of you guys can be younger but have, responsibilities like an adult. You carry yourself like an adult. This person that comes back, they don't carry, they might be old in body, but they act very selfish and very childish. Collaborating with them is very, very hard. Figure out what it is that you want. Tension. So, see, this is a situation here. The Five of Wands is disagreement and tension between you and a person. Maybe arguments and stuff like that. There's arguments and tension with that person because you've been betrayed. There's been lies. There's been slander towards you. So you're very firm. Like, a lot of you guys know what you want and when you want it. And that is the problem. It's like you've been hurt before and you're very strong opinionated. You don't have time for the bullshit. You don't really fall for what other people have to say because of what you've been through. So it makes you so much of a stronger person. So keep that energy. You need to have that energy for the month of August. Don't be so weak. Don't be so gullible and believe in what everybody has to say or what this person has to say because they're just feeding you what you want to hear and it's not going to be what you're really looking for. Follow your intuition because your intuition is always right, okay? You need to really do some soul searching and figure out what the next step in life should be, whether it's going to be with them or without them. My biggest message to you is learn how to love yourself, okay? Because this person will use you until you're dry and they don't care. They will get up and walk away from you all over again. Okay, so their appearance in your life will not be for long just because as quick as they come, that's how quick they go. Very hard-headed, and they're always back and forth. I feel like they fear commitment. They don't want to commit to anything or to anyone. Reason being because their heart is set with someone else. So clarity on the right hand card. Coming out of a rough patch. Whatever hard time you were coming out of, you're going to come out of that. Maybe some of you guys might be moving to a new area, a new apartment. But you're going to be moving. It could be mentally, physically, and emotionally. There is going to be movement into a better state of mind. Try not to go out and drink and party and, overdo it. Have sex without love. Try not to do that. Try to focus on yourself and improving yourself because I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be looking to fill that void. And it's not going to bring no real satisfaction. If your answer to your question is whatever it is that you want, you will receive it. As if it's a relationship and somebody returning, it will happen, guys, if it hasn't already. Please watch your moon and or rising sign, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Don't forget to email me and add me on Facebook, guys. Lina'S.tarot@gmail.com, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.